Welcome back, everyone. Who doesn't want financial stability in this current economy? Well, that's what my next guests are trying to train Memphians to achieve. Brian Harris is educating people about their financial needs and offering classes in real estate investing. He's here with me today alongside one of his students, Riaco Smith, to talk about this new course he's got. Gentlemen, good to see both of you. How is everything?
Wonderful.
Great,
wonderful.
great.
All right, let's talk about F.A.A.M.U. First of all, it's an acronym. What exactly is the acronym for, and how did you come up with the idea to start this course?
Well, F.A.A.M.U is actually an acronym for 40 Acres and a Mule University. And the reason for starting this course is we started to hear a lot of negative connotations heard around the world about the current economy, what's going on in the current economy. And we noticed that people's spirit was broken. So we wanted to actually put a course together that let people know that not only do you have the power to create anything that you want, but you can hold on to your wealth in real estate. So real estate investing is a big tie in getting that education out there to let people know that you can create wealth for your family, not just riches, but wealth just by investing in real estate.
What is your background, both academically as well as investing?
Well, I went to Houston High School, graduated from there, went to Austin Peay State University for 4 years, and I decided to leave college early to pursue some other dreams. Well, what ended up happening, I ended up running into a wonderful business opportunity at the age of 21 years old, and at that age, by the time I was about 23, 24, making $30,000, $40,000 in months times, and was able to retire at a very young age. And I wanted to hold on to my wealth. I didn't want to have a story of losing success. So I had great parents that instilled in me to save and invest. And I began to read books about real estate investing and all of these different things. And I noticed that even Oprah, she said, I made my money in broadcasting, but I hold on to my wealth in real estate. And that intrigued me. And so ended up making millions of dollars in real estate. And a lot of people heard that success story and wanted to know, what did you do to achieve that success? And from that point, we just stemmed up from F.A.A.M.U.
You're on TV, so I've got to get all in your business. What's your net worth?
My net worth is over $10 million.
Right now?
Right now, at this very moment.
Okay, and most of that obviously gained through real estate.
Yes, sir.
So what is the key, and is this a good time to buy?
It's a great time to buy. A lot of people are hearing totally different, but this is the time where investors, they invest in the real estate at low prices. John Paul Getty said a great quote. He said, what is your strategy to investing? He said, I buy my straw hats in the winter. Well, in the winter, it's winter right now and the straw hats are on sale. And at that point, we want to just instill in everybody that we're made in the image of the Most High, which means that we have the power to think, speak, and create anything that we want. And with that power and with that knowledge, we can do anything that the mind believes it can do.
Now, Riaco, you've taken one of the courses.
Yes, I have completed the course.
Describe how it goes. Describe what you learned and just the course itself.
I mean, it's a phenomenal experience. Brian Harris, he literally takes you by hand and he shows you step by step with the visual knowledge of how to successfully invest in real estate. You know, numerous of people, they read books on the subject of real estate investing.
But they don't yourself.
Yes, I started at the age of 14, but I never had that visual experience, that visual teaching experience that I got in high school. So once I found this program over the internet, I was ecstatic, and I thank God for this opportunity.
Now you have a goal. You're 21 years old now. Your goal by 25 is what?
To become a multi-millionaire and have 100 homes. Okay. All Section 8.
You've taken this course now. How far along are you?
I completed the 4th course, and with the course, there's a continued education. So now I'm repeating the course to retain the information.
Okay. All right, so let's get practical. What are some of the basic things that people need to be doing right now in order to get out there and find the right home, the right investment property to make a little bit of money?
Well, a lot of mistakes that was made is people were just jumping into this wonderful market that we're in, but without a stable foundation for them to stand on, it's like quicksand. You'll sink and you'll fall. So we give them a foundation of a true real-world education, and with that true real-world education, they're able to stand on something, and from there make sound investments, great decisions based upon the education that they receive.
How does one know that the investment he or she is considering is sound? What are some of the things to look for?
Well, one of the things is land is always appreciates, and one of the great founders of America, he said the opportunity to achieve wealth, he said, buy land. They've stopped making it. And so that's the great investment, land.
Okay, so look for just property.
Properties, period. And you think about, look ahead, investors, true investors are like psychics. They look ahead into the future, and with that being said, 20 years from now, there are going to be more people than there is land available. And what does that make the land do? Appreciate. Don't look at your current situation. Look at the wealth that you can create for your kids, kids. And that's what you begin to do as a true investor.
Right now, where are some areas that you might encourage people to invest? Where's some property that's still out there that might be beneficial?
Well, what's happening here in Memphis is there's 2 locations all around the world that people invest in real estate because of the cash flow. And one of them is in Ohio, and the other one is Memphis, Tennessee. The gold is right under our feet. People from around the world come to Memphis, Tennessee to buy properties.
And why is that?
Because the prices are so cheap and they're at all-time lows. Only you can put in $5,000 or $10,000 in Memphis, Tennessee and create cash flow for your property. And you'll learn about what cash flow is in our course. But create cash flow for your investments at a low price. You're talking about buying 3 bedrooms in California, that's $200,000, $300,000. And here in Memphis, it's $5,000 or $10,000. Unbelievable prices.
You know, there are also ways that people can get into a home without having much without having much money at all.
Yes.
And that's one of the things you teach, I understand?
And we teach everything in their relations.
Okay, you're not just going to get off that easy. Share.
Well,
share. How can people get into some of these properties without much capital?
Well, we talk about creative financing, and that's the power of speaking, and in creating anything. We not only teach you about the basics of real estate investing, but we teach you how to create other sources where banks are truly tightening up. It's not a secret. Banks are holding on to their cash. So how do you create the money? We teach you how to develop businesses, give jobs to people, ways utilizing the internet. We teach you how to market like a beast for free on the internet to get your product out there to millions of people in a matter of seconds. A big, great success due to students like Rico, Aaron, Dana, and a lot of other people. They're using these techniques, and F.A.A.M.U has actually gotten out in the community because of the internet marketing. So we teach people how to earn money over the internet and also advertise their businesses for free, so they don't have to come out of pocket to create money. They can use that free advertisement to get their businesses out there.
And now people are going to hear that university tag and say, okay, this must be an accredited school. You guys are not accredited.
No, we're not accredited. We are untraditional school, meaning the real world education is being taught. We don't teach social studies, which is a great subject. We don't teach other subjects that you learn in traditional schools. We teach real world knowledge. A financial report card, Terrence, and what I mean by that is when I went into my banker, and a lot of you know this, I went into my banker and I asked for the loan the first time. He didn't ask me what my GPA was. That shocked me. He wanted to know what was on my real world report card. How many assets did I have? Did I own any businesses, any real estate, any stocks? And if I didn't, I was looked at as not having financial intelligence. And so I wanted to know, how do I build my real world report card? And that's what we teach people how to do.
I'm going to end it here. How are you building your real world report card, Rico?
I'm building my real world report card by first developing my mindset. You cannot win at all building your real world report card without building your mindset first. And second, I pay myself first through all my investments.
All right, thank you, and we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Folks, if you'd like more information about F.A.A.M.U, just go to our website. The address, myeyewitnessnews.com. When you get there, click on the Find It link, which is on the left-hand side of our homepage. All the information you need, you'll find there.
ABC 20 for Eyewitness Weather. Accurate and dependable.